Vulnerability is the exquisite fragility that resides at the heart of the human experience. Like a delicate tapestry woven from the threads of our emotions, fears, and dreams. It is the unguarded moment when we lower our shields, allowing the world to see the unvarnished truth of our existence. In this intricate dance between strength and weakness, vulnerability is the music that guides our steps, the force that binds us together, and the canvas upon which our most profound connections and profound transformations are painted. It is a paradoxical gem, both our shield and our sword, our deepest wound and our most potent source of resilience. Let's explore the intricate tapestry of vulnerability, unraveling the layers that make us beautifully, authentically human. Being vulnerable means being in a state of susceptibility, openness, or defenselessness to potential harm, danger, or negative outcomes. Vulnerability can manifest in various aspects of life and can be caused by multiple factors. Here are 10 factors that can contribute to vulnerabilities. 1. Physical health. Poor health, disability, or chronic illness can make individuals physically vulnerable. 2. Mental health. Mental health conditions like anxiety, depression, or PTSD can leave individuals emotionally vulnerable. 3. Economic instability. Low income, unemployment, or financial insecurity can make people vulnerable to various challenges. 4. Lack of education. Limited access to education can hinder personal and professional growth, making individuals vulnerable to exploitation. 5. Social isolation. A lack of social support and connections can increase emotional vulnerability. 6. Gender and sexuality. Discrimination and violence related to gender and sexuality can make certain groups vulnerable. 7. Environmental factors. Climate change, pollution, and natural disasters can lead to vulnerabilities in affected communities. 8. Housing insecurity. Homelessness or inadequate housing can make individuals vulnerable to numerous risks. 9. Addiction. Substance abuse or behavioral addictions can lead to personal, social, and economic vulnerabilities. 10. Discrimination and prejudice. Discriminatory practices based on race, religion, or ethnicity can create social vulnerabilities. Vulnerability is complex and often multifaceted, influenced by a combination of these and other factors. Recognizing vulnerabilities is essential for developing support systems, policies, and interventions to protect and empower individuals and communities. Vulnerability is a complex aspect of human experience, and its impact can vary greatly from person to person and depending on the circumstances. Here are 10 negative impacts of vulnerability. 1. Emotional stress. Vulnerability can lead to increased emotional stress, as individuals may worry about potential negative outcomes or judgment from others. 2. Decreased self-esteem. Continual vulnerability can erode self-esteem, as individuals may perceive themselves as weak or inadequate. 3. Anxiety. Constant vulnerability can trigger anxiety, as people fear the potential consequences of exposing their true selves. 4. Depression. Vulnerability can contribute to feelings of hopelessness and sadness, potentially leading to clinical depression. 5. Workplace challenges. In the workplace, vulnerability can be seen as a weakness, potentially hindering career advancement or creating a hostile work environment. 6. Exposure to exploitation. Vulnerable people can be more susceptible to exploitation or manipulation by others. 7. Impaired decision-making. Emotional vulnerability may impair decision-making, leading to impulsive choices or avoidance of necessary actions. 8. Guilt and shame. Vulnerability can result in feelings of guilt and shame, especially if individuals regret opening up or being authentic. 9. Perceived helplessness. A sense of vulnerability can lead to a perception of helplessness, making it challenging to take control of one's life. 10. Limiting personal growth. Avoiding vulnerability can hinder personal growth and self-discovery, as it often involves stepping outside of one's comfort zone. Here are some specific examples of how vulnerability can impact us negatively. A person with a financial vulnerability, such as low income or high debt, may be more likely to be targeted by predatory lenders or scammers. A person with a physical vulnerability, such as a disability or chronic illness, may be more likely to experience discrimination in the workplace or be denied access to housing or healthcare. A person with a mental health vulnerability, such as anxiety or depression, may be more likely to experience social isolation or be unable to work or go to school. A person with a social vulnerability, such as homelessness or being a victim of domestic violence, may be more likely to be exploited or abused. It is important to note that vulnerability is not a choice. People can become vulnerable due to a variety of factors, such as poverty, discrimination, or trauma. It is also important to note that vulnerability is not a permanent state. With support and resources, people can overcome vulnerability and build resilience. Here are 10 ways to help you gain a deeper understanding of your vulnerabilities and navigate life's challenges with strength and grace. 1. Self-reflection. Take time for introspection to identify your vulnerabilities. Recognizing them is the first step in addressing them. 2. Emotional intelligence. Develop emotional intelligence to better understand and manage your emotions, helping you cope with emotional vulnerabilities. 3. Support networks. Cultivate a strong support system of friends and family who can provide emotional support during difficult times. 4. Healthy boundaries. Set clear and healthy boundaries to protect yourself from situations that trigger your vulnerabilities. 5. Resilience building. Work on building resilience by developing problem-solving skills and learning from adversity. 6. Journaling. Keep a journal to document your thoughts, emotions, and experiences, providing insights into your vulnerabilities and personal growth. 7. Education and awareness. Educate yourself about your vulnerabilities, including their causes and potential solutions. 8. Seek feedback. Solicit feedback from trusted individuals to gain an external perspective on your vulnerabilities and how they affect your life. 9. Stress management. Learn effective stress management techniques to reduce the impact of vulnerabilities on your mental and physical health. 10. Life vision and purpose. Define your life's vision and purpose, which can serve as a guiding light during challenging times, giving you strength to confront vulnerabilities. Understanding your vulnerabilities is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. By practicing these steps, you can gain a deeper insight into your vulnerabilities, develop resilience, and navigate life's challenges with greater confidence and strength. Embrace your vulnerabilities as opportunities for growth, and remember that seeking help and support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Don't hesitate to consult a therapist or counselor when facing challenging vulnerabilities that require expert guidance.